following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
To the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
Oh my freaking God, I can't believe it's 2026. I think it's weird. Like, it's 2026. 250 years old our country is going to be. That blows my mind. Like, I just saw something the other day. What's with my sunglasses? Okay, that's better. Okay, so I can't believe it. The other day I saw something about that the bicentennial. I'm like, why are they talking about the bicentennial? I was in 5th grade during the bicentennial. But I can't believe it. We're like 50 years past the bicentennial. That's unbelievable. And we're occupying new territories. We're gaining new land. We're gaining new resources. But we got the same old pipe nuts. So right here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, let's bring on the best part of the show, the pipe nuts. Okay, so where's Rebel? We don't get Rebel.
Oh, you said the best parts.
Oh, yeah, there you
I left
go.
her out. Okay, here we go.
Okay, but here we have something very important. Our background. Let's move it like this. Hold on, let's do this. And there she is, the swamp nut.
The swampiest of the nuts.
The swamp nut. That does look like Louisiana, too. The AI is just too smart.
Yeah, and I think what is that, an acorn in the staff?
Hold on, let's put her in the middle so we can compare it, okay? And see how close they came. You know, if the background was wearing sunglasses, it would be like twins. What do you think, Rebel?
Absolutely. That's a distant cousin.
Well, yeah, we know that in Louisiana, you guys are into crossbreeding.
No.
So, you know, in New Jersey, there are rats that big. They're called sewer rats. And they're not everywhere. They're just in certain areas where there's sewers. And these things are bigger than dogs. They will kick your ass.
We had those things here. It's called Nutri-Rats.
Yeah, we call them sewer rats. You can look it up. You can Google sewer rat. In fact, let's do that. I'm going to Google sewer rat. And there it is. It has a picture of it. The brown rat, also known as the common rat, street rat, sewer rat, wharf rat, Hanover rat, Norway rat, and Norwegian rat, is a widespread common species of rat, one of the largest muroids. It is a brown or gray rodent with a body length of up to 28 centimeters long, and they tall, slightly shorter than that. Hold on, where's the rest of it now? I had to hit continue. It weighs between 100 and 500 grams. Thought to have originated in northern China. There it is. Everything comes from China. Like
look up
every
Nutri-Rat and compare Nutri-Rat to your New Jersey rats.
It's at NUTRI. Like it's a nutritious rat. It's the kind you guys eat or something? Oh, there it is. A nutria, you mean?
Nutri-Rat.
There's a thing called a nutria, but it's a rodent from South America. That's what happened when I put up Nutri-Rat. So I might need the right spelling. Here it is, Nutria rat. Nutria rat. It's not Louisiana though, unless you guys moved to South America. It must have moved to South America. I think Trump moved Louisiana to South America. That's who's now. That's who's going to now govern Venezuela. God help us all.
Nutria, Nutra.
Okay.
Rat.
Yeah, it's not Nutra. It's Nutria. Nutria. I already looked it up. It didn't say Louisiana. It said South America. You're just, you're channeling your new home.
I think that's like a bayou subspecies that she's talking about.
Yeah,
like,
you know what it really is? It's actually
read it.
Read it. Yeah. Nutria in Louisiana are large, invasive, semi-aquatic rodents from South America. See?
So they are invasive, meaning they're not native to this land?
That's what that means.
Someone brought them
They're
in.
not native to Louisiana. Some idiot hick was smoking a joint in the middle of the bayou and decided, it'd be a good idea for me to get me one of them nutrias as a pet. Oh, they're not too friendly. Let me let it go in the bayou. Just like people here in Florida. Just like people here in Florida. Well, worse. The pythons. That's how the pythons got in the Everglades. Hey, idiots. Stop getting pets you can't handle.
Yeah, and it's always the one pet that grows too big to handle and they just release it into the wild because they don't want to kill it. It's like, if you don't want it anymore, at least kill it, because if it is an invasive species,
give it to a zoo.
Hey, look at this
species.
I came up with a new thing, Juan. Now we have like another co-host. We're just gonna keep. I think we should keep it like this for a little while. It looks kind of cool. Let's see. I wonder how the other backgrounds would look with it like this. Let's take 2026 to experiment. There he is, the real Pipeman. The real pipe. I love the superhero they make me into. It's amazing. AI is kind of cool. And here we are. We're in the pit. Okay, Pipeman in the pit, and then we have my head on Juan's body. And then look at that. This is who they think Juan is. Why do they think Juan is some redneck white guy? That's why I want to know.
The way you say it. I don't know.
No, I typed it.
Yeah, it was typed. Juan.
Yeah, the AIs probably thought I made a mistake and meant JON, and there he is.
John.
Or maybe that's Rebel. That is another likeness too, by the way. I have to say, Rebel, I think you should get a makeover because he's a better version of you.
There you go. This.
Okay, so we're going to do a little recap of 2025. Ooh, we're going to do a little talking about what's going on in 2026 because we got great crap going on in 2026. And, we got the Pipeman Radio Tour, taking form. I did an interview yesterday, and then I spent the rest of the day having to do my travel plans for 2026. And next week, next Friday, I'm going to explore a new country that I haven't been to yet. Also a surfing mecca. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Can either one of you guess what trip I booked for next week to go surfing?
Someplace you haven't been?
Someplace I haven't been.
You're going to surf off the coast of Russia?
Are you stupid?
Yes. According to you.
Okay. What's your guess, Juan?
I'm going to say you're going to the Alps. You're going to be surfing on land.
No. But thank you for playing. I speaking of surfing on land, I did buy myself a Hanukkah gift. I've been looking at getting one for a while. So I now have 3 skateboards. I have my trick skateboard, my longboard, and now a surf skate. That's the new thing now, the surf skate. So you can surf on land when you live in Florida and you live right on the beach and it's like a lake. So then you can actually surf. But basically, they make the truck so where you can simulate surfing. Instead of kicking, you pump like you would on a surfboard, because you can't like stick your foot in the water and kick. That doesn't work too well. But here's the funny thing. Okay, so it's very different than the other boards of how it is, because the way the trucks are, like it turns very easily like that. So I had one of my daughters. She asked me what I wanted for Hanukkah, and I gave something that I wouldn't normally give to get me, and they did get it for me. Her and her husband did get it for me, and that was a skateboard helmet and skateboard pads. Now, let me tell you how at 59 you first decide to put on a skateboard helmet, how that happens.
Please do.
Okay. Mind you, I've been skateboarding since I'm like 12. Okay. So where I live, above the parking garage is where the tennis and the pickleball courts are. But then there's this big, huge open area. Like we could throw the biggest rager party, and it's all concrete. So I was practicing with this new board, and it's really smooth. And you know what happens when it's really smooth? You either ride really good or you eat shit really good. One of the two. Well, I did eat shit, and I didn't hit my head because I know how to fall. Okay. When you skateboard and you surf, that's one of the first things you have to learn is how to fall. In fact, the first thing they taught me surfing caused me to actually do this to my finger. If you can see that? No, that was from hockey, but it wasn't from playing hockey. It was from grabbing my ice skates out of the trunk to go play hockey. And if you notice, I'm not doing that to my finger. My finger is permanently curved like that. Women love it. And then, but there's something that, I don't know, some other injury that's a permanent injury that happened because of being taught how to not get injured surfing. And let me tell you what happened. Okay, so what they teach you is if you are flying off the board, first thing you do is put your hands over your head like this, like cross like that. Why do you do that, Rebel?
To avoid brain injury when you hit something.
Yeah, when the board comes flying back and hits you in the head, yes, and it knocks you out, which it will do. Like the surfboards are pretty hard, and if it hits you in the head, it's knocking you unconscious, and that can happen because it's tied to you. You got the leash on, so you're going to fly off the board. It's going to go flying in the air and hit you in the head. So I was doing a festival one year, and I was in the hotel room, and I was having a dream. I was surfing, and I was having a dream that I wiped out. And you know how dreams, like sometimes you actually like act them out in real life, not even knowing it. So when I flew off the surfboard, I flew off the bed, and I did this. I was sleeping, and I put my hands over my head like that, and my finger caught on to the end table and damaged it permanently. So,
oh my goodness, you didn't even have the full experience, and you're getting damaged.
Well, see, if I was surfing, I wouldn't have gotten damaged. But because I was trying to do some surfing techniques in bed, it didn't work out too well.
Were you alone when you were trying to do this, or was this some extracurricular activity?
Well, that was the problem. No, I was alone. I was practicing for extracurricular activity. What I would do if she was so wild that I was going to fly off the bed. And there you go. And let's see what our other co-host has to say. This guy, John or Juan or whoever his name is up there. Yeah, see, he's just giving me that look of,
Are you serious?
No, he's like, you're an idiot. Okay, Juan, let's get rid of that background. Let's go back to normal. Okay, we've had enough fun with that. I looked up at him and I'm like, and now it is Juan. Look. Now it is one. See, that's really how AI works. Okay.
That's why they call me Magic One.
Oh man.
Actually, that's because of something else. But we're not going to get into that.
Well, is it true what they say about people like you?
Probably.
People like him. What does that mean?
Hey, Rebel, why is your head so big?
Because my camera is closer.
Well, back up. You're like, oh, well, oh, we go. Now we have somebody invading the show. Watch. I'm allergic to cats, so you bring the cat on the show, I'm going to sneeze.
I clearly did not bring the cat on the show. The cat does this to me.
Okay, so Rebel, it's your turn. You give us the wrap of the 2025 Adventures of Pipeman. Let's hear what you got to say.
Give you the wrap. Okay. Well, it's been an interesting year. Pipeman did a lot of festivals. And he's going on some more this year too. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. This
we're
coming
supposed
year.
to be talking about both. It's a recap of 2025. We got to do that first. Just like when your Netflix show comes on for the new season, they don't recap the previous season after you watch the new episode, okay?
No, but they don't recap it. Just
All
go
right.
back and
You know
watch.
what, Rebel, shut up. Okay,
Thank you.
Juan, you do the recap.
From a personal level or from the show?
No, the show, ding dong. What, you hanging around Rebel too much?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. It's rubbing off. I mean, we talked about.
What is she rubbing off?
That's for
Does
a
your
different story.
Does your
Her-
girlfriend know, Juan?
Her Tennessee education.
Okay, go ahead, Juan. Go ahead. Sorry.
So we saw a lot of guests, a lot of music interviews. There was a lot of traveling recaps. We had.
You guys are so fucking interesting. Jesus Christ.
You said about the show. This is what the show was about.
Well, it doesn't sound very interesting to me.
Well,
You
here's
know.
you want interesting. You guys can always check out the Adventures of Pipeman on multiple platforms. If you missed something last year and want to go back in the past by looking it up where you can see it and watch it. So you don't
Wait.
have to miss anything.
I'm going to add to that. It's the 20th year anniversary of this version of the show, The Adventures of Pipeman. I say that because I was doing shows before that, but it wasn't The Adventures of Pipeman. And so this is the 20th year anniversary, the 20th season, episode 2. And I just want to say that, Jesus Christ, it gets more boring every year with you people.
Well, I've only been here for like 4 years, so you can only blame me for 4 years. Not
Yeah.
responsible for what happened before then.
I mean, listen, I'll give a rap. The absolute best show. I haven't even uploaded. Oh, by the way, to what Rebel was saying, you can listen to all the episodes going back to the first season. Okay. And I suggest you do that. I suggest if you are just starting now, go to the very first season, and it's like you could watch us and Law and Order Special Victims Unit at the same time and go through all the seasons at once and just binge us both. Okay. Because it's a race of who's longer, the longer running show. But I don't even know what I was going to say before Rebel. Oh, the absolute best show of the whole year is one I haven't even published to the podcast site yet, I don't think. And that was a show where Juan and I were just testing things out, and I called it the bullshit show. Okay. And we had a
remember that.
bullshit show. And I remember after the show, I'm like, fuck, that was pretty good. We better broadcast that one.
I think I was sick on that one. I think I had like a cold.
And Rebel wasn't there. So what does that tell you?
I was probably delirious from the fever.
You sure you weren't delirious because Rebel wasn't there?
Could be.
That's probably what made it a good show.
And we've had a bunch of, guest co-hosts. Most of them have not survived the Pipeman throughout the year. But we're going to have more this year. Let's see who survives. We might be. Oh,
The challenge.
Look at that from Norway, man. And look, it looks like the picture has the Northern Lights. It's funny because I was just looking about trips to go see the Northern Lights just like this morning. So that's pretty cool. So hello to you from Norway. I
Hi,
love
Florida.
it. Polar Nights. Well, you know what? You should really hook up with Rebel because that'll end in a lot of polar nights. Well, actually, no. My ex-wives, it would be more polar nights. Rebel's probably a fun time at night, but thing one and thing two, they were some pretty polar nights. I gotta tell you.
And
So-
back there, exit.
So anyway, yeah, we had a lot of interviews last year. I think I broke records last year. Like I was doing multiple festivals with like 50 interviews. Like Jesus Christ, I didn't have voices most of the year, and it was a brutal Pipeman Radio tour because I started in March and every weekend through October, and I've been enjoying my solitude since then, except for the holidays. But it's basically like I spent so much time traveling that. I think I only had to fill up my Jeep once this year when I was home because I wasn't going anywhere. I was like in my prison cell. Pipeman,
I
the
know.
Pipeman prison cell.
And you were so busy you didn't have the homeless tour.
But you know what? I did have part of the homeless tour, but not usually. And you know what? I had to drive. I spent the holidays shopping for a vehicle and had to drive it to North Carolina. And you know what it's like when you're driving somebody else's vehicle on a long road trip? It's like, why can't I have a mine? Because then yours. And instead, I'm like driving 10 to 2 the whole way. Like, because I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't want to be, I didn't
want to be responsible.
I didn't eat in the vehicle. I was following my son up. It wasn't his vehicle, but we were in tandem. And he didn't want to stop to eat. He just wanted to go through a drive-thru. I'm like, no, I can't eat in the vehicle before the person even got their own vehicle. Okay. And it was one of my kids. But, I'm not going to eat in somebody else's vehicle before they have a chance to trash it.
Common courtesy. I agree.
Yeah, exactly. And so, oh my God, I saw Giselle. Giselle and Franzel are like shooting up. It's unbelievable. Like Franzel's almost as tall as me, but Giselle, she just sprouted up like she's like 3 times her size in a matter of 2 weeks. Unbelievable. These kids, they got to stop growing up now. They got to stop growing up, man. It's ridiculous.
They're putting something in the water, man.
Cole, who lives down here, who's Derek's son, oh my God, he's way bigger than me. Like, I told him he has to be my bodyguard now. And I need one, don't I, Rebel?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to hit my cough button.
So anyway, while he's coughing,
there you go. I have a cough button, Rebel.
It's funny because no one heard it, but I heard it.
I know, right?
'Cause I'm in the other room.
And I'm sure you would admit that everybody listening is probably very happy they didn't hear it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this year. Screw last year. I think 2025 was a sucky year anyway, to be honest. Not for the Adventures of Pipeman, not for our radio stations, just in general. There was a lot of bullshit in 2025. Yeah. I'm so pumped about 2026. So pumped about it because we need to go in a different direction. We need positivity. We need hope. We need to stop fighting. We need to be united. We need to stop being like assholes to each other. And that includes you too, Rebel. And we need to just love the whole world, and let's all just have a big music festival and party in Venezuela now that it's a U.S. territory.
Can't we just pipe like happiness through the air since they like to put out, all of those other chemtrails and stuff like that? Can't we just pipe happiness through the air? And
well, we can because there's this song by Bring Me the Horizon called The Happy Song. So like maybe if we played a small clip of it, just and then we could spread some happiness throughout the air. But we have a lot of big things I've been working on for the past several months for 2026, including there will probably be an additional co-host on this show, somebody I've known for a very long time, that she has her own radio and her own podcast. But we've combined forces at festivals. We might combine forces here. And then we got some other things going on where I can't really talk about them yet, but there are going to be some major upgrades for the network and all the shows, and for all you people out there in radio podcast land. Okay.
And don't forget.
Do we have the happy song yet, Studio Nut? Oh, he didn't even search yet. Now I can look at his body language and his face to know when he's searching Google or if he's paying attention to this.
What was
show.
it called? It's a Small World?
No. It's a small world after all.
Lots of people are going to be very upset that you just put that in their head. Just saying.
It could be worse. It could be worse. I'll tell you what I'll put in their head then.
Phenomena.
That's another one. Okay. We have those too, I think. Okay, so let's see. Where is it? I know I have it somewhere here. Well, we could put this in their head.
What was that exactly?
It was a queef.
Oh, God. Oh, my.
Or we could put this in their head.
I had to ask. My own fault.
Which is your favorite, Rebel? That's Rebel part right
That sounded like a stainless steel.
You fart in the bayou in Louisiana in your little I don't know, shit container or whatever it's called. Okay.
No.
So no, how about this is why I want to put in your head. We have an intro to the show that has this, but I can't find it on here right now, but it's I love you. You
Barney.
love me. We're a big fucking neurotic family.
Barney's.
Okay. I have a question for all listeners, for everybody. Is there anybody out there that either is or knows somebody that has no trauma and no issues at all?
Does it matter if they're living or dead?
Probably not. Depends on if they're ghosts or not. If they're not a ghost, then they don't count if they're dead, because they can't express themselves.
I don't think there's anybody left without drama.
SN, nobody's gonna know that means swamp nut or slut nut. You're the swamp slut nut.
Just letting them assume what they want it to mean.
So the Pipeman Radio Tour has not started. But we didn't get, hurry up because we got to go to another segment. So hurry up and tell me, well, mental wellness. I do want to talk about mental wellness because music is mental wellness. And we're going to have an interview after this segment with a band called Gravewitch. I just did the interview yesterday. Man, what a killer band, killer people, love them to death. And listen, the best thing we could do in 2026 is to go to music festivals, to go to concerts, to listen to music. And that, I think, will cure all of our mental issues, because music is the ultimate unifier and the ultimate therapy. Just my opinion. So you're going to want to stay tuned to that interview coming up. But I also want to talk about, so the Pipeman Radio Tour, Of course, yeah, there's a couple that we're promoting. We're doing ticket giveaways for that. I'll give Juan the cue to run those ads, and that'll be your cue to go to Pipeman Radio anywhere on socials and DM me if you want to win tickets to these 2 festivals. I won't tell you which 2 yet. They're going to play in the commercial, but we will be doing also, I had contact this morning, we'll be doing Download again this year. Okay. There'll be some surprises there. And we'll probably be doing Welcome to Rockville, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Louder Than Life, Aftershock, and a whole mess of others. I was just invited to some other festivals I'm looking into that are over in Europe. In fact, I was also told the other day I should do the Czech Republic and the Poland festivals. So we might look into those. I was like, I asked her, I'm like, Poland, do I have to worry about what's going on in Ukraine? No, it's on the other side of Poland. So it's okay. But I will tell you that if I have to, the Pipe Man will go out there and help do something.
Hey, wait a minute. Did we get an answer
put it on
on
video.
where you were going to surfing?
No, you guys didn't figure it out. All right, I'll give you 2 more
Okay.
guesses. Go ahead.
I don't have any more guesses. I don't know.
Oh, how about
Big
you?
surf.
Italy,
Nope. Okay, I might as well tell you.
Greece.
Nope. Although, want to hear funny? I used to cook a lot when I was a kid, and my stepmother made up this thing, this joke. She fancied herself a comedian, and in real life. Same with her daughter, my sister, in real life. I think they both suck. They're not really funny, but you know, they call themselves comedians. But she did this joke with me. She's like, how do you get to Greece? And she's like, you go to Dean's Kitchen. Bump. Worst mom joke ever. But I do have the best dad joke ever was my dad did one. And it was like, it was a different word back then that you can't use now. And probably most people wouldn't use, but it was like, did you hear about, let's ask Rebel and see if she knows. Rebel, did you hear about the dummy that broke his finger? Somebody punched him in the nose.
Ay. Dad jokes.
But when I was a little kid, my dad, he told that joke. I laughed my ass off. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I did tell one of my grandchildren, and they thought it was funny too. So maybe dad jokes do only appeal to kids. They don't have the cognitive development yet to know that they're stupid jokes. I don't know. But anyway, all right. So we got to hurry up and get out of here. And is there anything I missed, Rebel, talking about?
Let's see. What about, you covered mindset, goal setting,
All right. That's
positivity.
except where I'm going.
Yeah. Where are you going to surf?
I would say everybody being united and happy with therapy from music is a little bit of positivity, Rebel, by the way. Just saying. Okay. San Salvador.
San Salvador.
San Salvador, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to get near the Venezuelan action. I'm gonna do my live show from Venezuela.
Are you going to take over?
No, I'm gonna run for president of Venezuela. I'm gonna run for president.
You would have to run for governor.
Right, because if it's
now
if
that's
it's
the
gonna be
51st
US.
state.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's the positivity. Everybody in 2026, be happy, think positively, set your goals. This is going to be a big year for all of us. There was a comment that happened at the end of December, and I have it on good knowledge from somebody about that comment that we are going to go into a positive energy shift in 2026, and I'm here for it, and you're here for it. And now, on a more positive note, Make sure to tune in every week to Adventures of Pipeman, W4CY Radio, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Positively Pipeman, which is our business, health, wellness, positive, self-help, motivational. We have Pipeman in the Pit, music, interviews, and then we have this stupid show that has no meaning whatsoever, except a bunch of people hearing themselves talk. Okay.
This is WTF.
Okay, well, what the fuck? And what the fuck? I'm going to give away some tickets to festivals. Juan, it's time.
The Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, The Offspring, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now for as low as $1 down at sonictemplefestival.com. Welcome to Rockville. Returns to Daytona International Speedway May 7th through 10th with Foo Fighters, My Chemical Romance, Guns N' Roses, and Bring Me the Horizon. Plus, Turnstile, Five Finger Death Punch, The Offspring, Breaking Benjamin, A Day to Remember, Godsmack, and so many more. Welcome to Rockville, May 7th through 10th. Passes on sale now for as low as $1 down at welcometorockville.com.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened, Juan? Can Juan hear me?
He took off his headphones.
Oh. He's trying to fix the interview, but I just want to say that this is a killer interview, and hopefully it'll play. Hopefully it's not screwed up. Killer interview with band Gravewitch. But what's happening, Juan? Let's try it again. Do.
This is movable squares. You got to pick the one that you want.
Pick
I
it.
uploaded it, but it's not playing it.
That's so weird, right? Can you do like a screen share thingy or something? All right. You know what we're going to have to do?
Rest of the show by ourselves.
Yeah. Technical difficulties here. Let's do the rest of the show. Let's remove that. Let's get us back into shape. There's the Pipeman Radio Tour taking off. And everybody tune in tomorrow to the Adventures of Pipeman at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, W4CY Radio. And we will have that interview with Gravewitch tomorrow. Maybe even another one. Who knows? So put us back into shape here.
Oh, doggone it. My nails broke. Ah.
Oh my God, what a tragedy. What do you think happened?
Yes.
What do you think happened there, Studio Nut?
I don't know, because I'm opening it on the computer and it's playing on the computer, but StreamYard is not playing it at all.
That's so weird, right? Well, you're in charge of figuring out what that problem is. And then we'll broadcast that one tomorrow. Hopefully it works. It'll work if I just upload it like that, right? I'm sure. So,
yeah.
All right. So, all right, people. We need more than just us.
So tell us more about the new stuff coming up on the Adventures of Pipeman. Like, will 4 people fit in here? I know it's true.
Wait, we've had 4 before. What do you mean will 4 fit in here?
Well, 4 constant with extra.
Yeah, we'll be able to. We're gonna fire you anyway, Rebel. So that's why I couldn't say it over the air yet.
Good thing to know.
So, Rebel, what was your favorite Christmas gift you got?
I can't answer right now.
You have to. You don't have a choice. You're live on the air.
You want me to tell you? It was from you.
Oh, that's not a present. That, you know, yeah, don't talk about that stuff live on the air.
Exactly. So, that was
I
pretty much
I
it.
I got her a cock sock.
No, you did
Literally what it
not.
sounds like, or
That's literally what it sounds like. That way,
No.
during the cold weather, she has something to put over her dildo.
Ew. Ew. Everybody knows me. I don't do politics, religion, or me. Okay, come on now. That
well,
is something I do not have. Do
nobody
not
nobody
use.
wants a cold dildo, right?
I don't want any of them. So that's a hard no. That's a no, no, and no,
But yeah,
no. That's
why
if I
not?
have to do
Let's
that
talk
by
about that.
myself
Why
too,
do
well
you
then
not
no.
like doing it by yourself? Like, I love doing it by myself. I don't have to put up with anybody's bullshit. I can sit there, get it done in like 30 seconds, and go back to playing Madden football.
No, because I mean I have to do everything else myself. Why do I gotta do that too? That's no, ew, no.
So,
That's not what it's meant for.
so here is what I want. It's funny. I
Mhm.
bought myself some more gifts. They had a sale, and it's Hanukkah, so I have to buy myself 8 gifts, and I bought the new Madden football for 26 and the new NHL hockey for 26, and then okay, so Franzel, who plays Madden football, he reminds me of me when I was younger playing video games, but he also reminds me of my son because I had to teach him a lesson.
Oh no.
I did. So we were playing, and he started getting cocky, and just like with my son, I taught him a lesson. Don't get cocky. Confidence is great. Everybody should have confidence. Nobody should be cocky. Huge difference. So he was being cocky, talking a lot of smack, and I beat him 49-0.
In Madden?
Yeah.
Why would he get cocky playing Madden with you? Doesn't he know how long you've been
He
playing
didn't.
this?
He didn't realize. He didn't realize, I guess. So I have to say, the second game we played, he learned his lesson. That's more than I can say for my son. So he did learn his lesson, and then he was beating me in the second game. And guess what
Until
happened? And guess what happened?
what happened?
His controller died.
Oh no.
So never got to finish the game. I'm like, sorry, disqualified. You're disqualified. And then he had an all-star game we had to go to, but then he had practice for another all-star game because he plays football, plays basketball too, but he's a monster on the football field. And so anyway, I'm known in my family that everybody wants to race me because nobody can beat me. Okay. You would think I'm from some other country and I'm running from Trump or something, but I did play freshman football, and if you think I'm skinny now, Rebel, you should have seen me in high school. Like, I was shorter, much shorter, and much skinnier, and I played freshman football. And the reason I'm so fast is because when you're playing running back or wide receiver and you got these big 400-pound dudes chasing you, wanting to pounce on you, you get pretty fast.
Oh yeah, one of them fellas falls on you. It's bye-bye.
I mean, I feel like when I'm on the football field, it's like I'm running over the border.
You know what's funny about that? I tried joining the football team at my high school, and they told me no because I was too skinny.
Well, what happens so I didn't make it long in freshman football not because of athletic ability, because I played sports my whole life till that point. But then, I started high school and I was in a new high school in a new state. So I didn't know anybody. And you have to go to the gym during the whole summer, 5 days a week, and work out for 2 hours.
What?
Yeah. And
How do you
That
get
was
studies done?
that was really getting it in the way of my LSD time. It
Oh
just
my
re-
God.
and so no, seriously, no, I wasn't even touching drugs at that point. It wasn't until about a month later. But
Only a month later.
well, you go with a bunch of 400-pound, 6-foot dudes in freshman football, and you know when they're bench pressing like 1,000 pounds, and you're bench pressing 15, and can only do like 5 reps. You might turn to drugs too.
No, but I might have chose something different than, working out with these big guys.
No, but seriously, it was like after that summer, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Now I'm just going to go into mosh pits. And that's what I did. I traded my football helmet for a mosh pit.
So you traded running from people to running with people.
Yeah. I traded in my football helmet for for my battle vest. That's what I did. So,
better for you, probably.
maybe, who knows? So I have a question for you guys. There he is, Pipeman the Pit. Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Pipe wrench.
Okay, I have a very serious question. Okay, it's very serious. How many people died in your life last year?
More than needed. Why?
Because it was a sucky couple years of death, man. Thank God it's 2026. Nobody's going to die in 2026. That is my positive prediction for 2026. Nobody can die. Except maybe Dick Van Dyke, because he just turned 100 and it's time.
Did you see the video that came out from people that gather around this billboard about like how many deaths due to smoking were caused during the year? They gather around like New Year's to see if it would reset to 0, and it did. And then they were celebrating because he was at 0, and then like not even a minute later, he jumped to 1.
Rebel's like, I'm not even. What do you say again? She's like, what do you say again?
Well, I used to.
I stopped smoking when I had that first heart attack, and I'm probably going to die of smoking now that I stopped. That's what I think. Jerry Garcia, the Grateful Dead, he died from stopping doing acid. So I suggest if you're that type of drug addict, you might as well just keep going. No, I'm just kidding, people. Don't listen to me. If you do drugs,
it's hard.
if you don't do drugs, well, then you might be an idiot. Oh, wait, no, that's if you do drugs. If you do drugs, you might be an idiot. Okay,
the problem is people try to quit cold turkey, and their body like needs it, and it goes into shock, and then more things go.
Yeah, I don't like cold turkey. I prefer it warm.
Oh. I don't think anybody like really likes cold turkey, but
well, they like cold gin though. They like cold gin though. I suggest stop trying to quit drugs cold turkey and start trying to quit cold gin.
How about slow gin? I'd rather that one.
Oh, she's telling us about her sexual preferences. Just take that gin
slow
bottle.
Slow gin is an alcohol.
And just take that slow gin and only put it up her hoo-ha slowly. Don't do it fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not
it gets foamy when you do
that
it fast.
up anything, okay? Because that is very dangerous.
We need to get an emergency room nurse on the show so we can find out all the things that she has seen stuck up somebody's butt or hoo-ha.
Can you imagine a bottle of champagne like popping open inside you?
Oh, God.
Or how about the pee-pee
They haven't
hole?
done that one in scary movies, have they?
Do guys put stuff up their pee-pee hole? I want to know that.
They do.
Oh my God, that's
stories.
No. Tell us about it. Tell us the story about that.
Well, people try to experimenting on like putting different things inside just to see what they feels like, and I've heard people putting living organisms.
Is this kind of
in
like
there.
when you go to
And
the
just-
psychiatrist and say, my friend has a problem? Is it the same thing?
Say no.
like,
Say no.
like, were you, what was it you told me to eat in Mexico? The ant larvae. Have you ever put that up your pee hole?
Why
No.
would you? Why would you do that?
Because when they move around, it kind of tickles a little.
Yeah, that's what they say. But like, there's been people, like, I've heard stories of people who put stuff inside them. Like, there was this one story that I saw. I think I saw it on social media where someone put a gerbil up their butthole.
Oh yeah, that was Richard Gere.
Me.
Neither one of you know about that? That was a famous thing years ago.
I don't
Like
think it was
about-
Richard Gere, was
It
it?
was, yeah. Okay, here we're gonna Google it right now.
Oh, gee.
I'm just gonna Google Richard Gere gerbil.
Okay.
The Richard Gere gerbil rumor is a persistent, untrue urban legend claiming the actor once had a gerbil surgically removed from his rectum after a sexual misadventure. Now,
You're untrue in there, right?
yeah, but it is something people do, like Tide Pods, the Tide Pods. People do. That's where it came from.
Well,
So what they
problem,
do is
I think the problem with the Tide Pods is people were shoving it down the wrong hole. They were supposed to shove it up the exit, not down the entrance. I
Oh
think
my
that would
God.
have been better.
Do not
Well,
do any of this. We are not
That's
telling you to do
That's
this.
how you douche your butthole with Tide Pods.
No.
Okay.
How
No.
else would you clean it?
Come
Other
on.
ways,
Rebel.
I'm sure, not like that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
How do
your
you clean
public
yours?
service disclaimer. Everything you hear on here is not to do. Okay,
Rebel, how do
Please
you clean
not.
yours?
I am not going to answer.
She
that
doesn't
question.
clean it.
I think I successfully took up the time that we needed that the interview was not playing. Like this was good content here. Like, but before we go, we have to do a little training class, kind of a webinar. So what they did before the Richard Gere rumor is you would take something and stick it up your butthole, kind of like, you know how gerbils have the habit trail thing. So you take one of the habit trail things, that they walk through, and you put it up your butthole, and then you put the gerbil in there, and it climbs up there and it scratches your prostate, and that's why they like it. It is seriously something sexual people with weird kinks do.
Please
What-
do not harm any animals in your pursuit of sexual.
Harm. The gerbil could come right back out the habit trail tube.
Or it can find another tube to crawl in even
That's
further.
not harming it. If it's
Or-
choosing to go on an adventure, that's the Adventures of Pipeman.
The adventure down the pipe of the man.
See, that's what I think the next AI
help.
thing is. The next AI thing I'm gonna create is that it's gonna be a gerbil pipe man. Hold on, let's see what happens. Let's see.
This is
Gerbil.
I think we need to stop because you cannot afford her therapy bills. I see Rebel's starting to become unhinged.
And she's from Louisiana. It takes a lot to unhinge those people. Okay,
Apparently.
so the Adventures of Pipeman gerbil. Okay, let's see.
Habitat
see-
Trail
let's see.
Gerbil.
Let's see what happens. I might have to make an edit. Okay, I
You
might have
might.
to make an edit. Let me see the picture first. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here. Welcome.
Hold on.
to
I got one.
WTF.
Hold on. I got one. Now, hold on. I'm going to do another one. The Adventures
Oh,
of Buttholes
oh, God.
with a gerbil.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like, can't do that one.
Did you put the other one up yet? Oh, it says
No.
prompt not allowed by safety
Yep.
filter. Okay, so the Adventures of a Gerbil
Right, man,
and
Gerbil.
an anus. The Adventures of a Gerbil and an anus. Okay, let's see what we got.
That's gonna
Nope,
be
that's
stupid.
not allowed either.
Try intestines.
Hold on, wait. Glory hole.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you have to say intestines because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be flagged too.
That's flag 2. Okay. The Adventures
wait.
of Gerbil and a Rectum. Let's see if that
So-
one works.
Wait a minute. So something
That-
actually filters out things?
Yeah. That one won't work. Okay, so rectum. Let's see. Prostate. Let's try prostate. The Adventures of a Gerbil and a Prostate. Oh, that one's creating. It's creating. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this.
That's what he said.
Oh my God, wait till you see this. Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure those were the exact same words people said before calling 911.
Oh, okay. It should be saved in there. Did it say? Oh, it's saving. Hold on. This is how we're going to end the show. Okay. Let's go. Da da da.
Oh, my goodness.
And it says health back there. It says health. Oh my God. So here you go. AI thinks that gerbils massaging your prostate is good health. And look at that. Like it has a little river
on one of the things. What does the other one say?
Oh my word.
Oh no, we got. What does this one say that we're covering?
I think it's like TACME. Tacme.
Now, if we said gerbils and a vagina, it would have a taco up there.
Ow!
How do gerbils eat vagina? That would be great. Make a gerbil eating a taco.
Oh my word. We apologize for any trauma that we have put you guys through.
You apologize for me, guy. Okay, listen. Just because, listen, Louisiana can't be the only people that have weird shit. Okay, give us a chance. Give us a chance to have weird shit. Look, the gerbil's on Rebel's head. That's what happens when you don't wash your hair for a month.
I just got out of the shower. It's still wet.
Well, just because it's wet from your sexual adventures has nothing to do with the shower. Did you have sex in the shower? Look,
No,
courage.
no one
Look,
cares.
that's what the sign is. Courage. You have to have courage to stick a gerbil up your butthole.
You have to be out of your mind.
Okay, we gotta go. It's time. Tune in tomorrow where we have a serious interview with a great musical band. Not so serious though, but not as stupid as this was. And it's not a new band either. Did I say new band? They're not new, but they do have new music, fairly new, and they got more coming, and they're great. So, Pipeman Radio interviews Gravewitch tomorrow, right here on the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio. Hey, thanks for tuning in to this train wreck, and tune in every week and check out the podcast. And if you missed any part of this debauchery, you can check this podcast out on the Adventures of Pipeman. You could be sure anywhere you listen to podcasts, specifically iHeartRadio, because I'm iHeart talent, so I have to broad iHeart. Okay, thanks for listening. Okay, roll it, Juan. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.